met Annette in 1994, became engaged and married in 1996, and she showed me all about spiritualism by the year 2000, when I made my first trip to a spiritualist church. My first visit ever as a skeptic. It blew my mind. My message during the mediumship section was from my mother and my Uncle Sid, and things that were told to me then could not possibly have been gained any other way by that medium other than my mum and my Uncle Sid being there. That started my journey. The belief system I now have allows me to accept whatever life on this physical planet throws at me.
So I come from a long line of spiritual mediums, so it's in the family everywhere, from my grandmother to my uncles, and even passed down now to my children and my grandchildren. And my little grandson, he sees spirit in this house, which is absolutely amazing. At the age of 3, he asked me, you know, where was the dead boy gone, Nan? So I know it's going through the line of the family. I now run the centre with Colin and give spiritual services and our one-to-one messages from those in the spirit world.
You get the evidence of eternal life. It's real. You will believe in life everlasting. Perhaps not in the physical form, but your spirit will live on forever. No matter what the churches say, we've all grown up indoctrinated with what the churches say. But as we grow older, and because our intelligence grows, we can start to find out for ourselves what the real truth of life is. And that's what I've done. I've proved it to myself, and I've proved it to other people. And that makes me feel good.
I mean, for me, the spirit world is not up there or over there or below us. It's actually all around us. It's vibrating at a different level, that's all. That's why we can't see it. No different than electricity. You can't see electricity, but you know it works, and it's exactly the same with the spirit world. There are so many signs going on all around us that the spirit world are here. Beautiful birds that are sent to you, butterflies that are flying around, and they just seem to be drawn to you. Sometimes you get a smell, beautiful memory of your mother's perfume. Sometimes, you know, your dad's aftershave. It's all signs that, you know, the spirit world is all around you. And these are messages and signs to let you know that they're there with you every day. Because we are all spirit, we are all one, and we are connected. When we're born here and we pass to the spirit world, that connection can never be cut. It's energy, it's always connected. And therefore, those that pass on to the spirit world before us, that connection is always there. And the power of thought, when you're feeling low or you're missing your loved one, just send out your thought. They'll come up and they'll gather it up, and they'll know then they need to draw close and come around beside you. You know, even from the days of crystal ball, you know, there is a lot of fun and a lot of humour with gypsies at the end of the pier. But in actual fact, the crystal ball is still used today. They are just a tool to help you focus, to clear off the outside world, gets you focused, and you can see beautiful pictures. The spirit world, the spirit people will come and show themselves in the crystal ball. It is clear quartz, so therefore it can give you a clear picture, and it's a beautiful thing.
So this is my friend, my very first spirit guide, Two Feathers. He came to me in meditation one night. He was a very strong medicine man in the Shoshone tribe. He's been with me all my life, but I only found out a few years ago. Helps me with my mediumship, helps me be silly. Run the Woolston Spiritual Centre, where we do attract the young people with no hymns, but it's all songs. Songs of love, pop songs. Words of encouragement and hope, because the young need that just as much as the old. Entertainment is what this modern world is all about. Some spiritualists don't like that word. I do. How do you teach children? You entertain them. And once they're entertained, they want to learn.
So this is what I class as my safe hallow. It's a little summer house that I come and sit with a very good friend of mine, and it contains all the energy from the spirit world in a small space to enable him to go into trance, and that's a very important aspect of another part of connecting to the spirit world, because you're allowing the people from the spirit world to come and actually use your body and project through that person's mouth their views. And it's an absolutely wonderful feeling in here, very, very close to spirit, and it's my little sanctuary. So when people come for one-to-ones, and I usually get them to pick a card, or 6 cards to start with, it basically is something for me to just get into the flow at first, then I bring the spirit world in. And the purpose of doing readings like this is people usually come to us mediums if they're in a very low part of their life, or they need hope, or just some guidance from those that they love in spirit. So I bring their mothers and their fathers and their sisters and brothers through to give whatever help they can, you know. When you do a one-to-one, obviously your energies are very much more connected than if you were doing a demonstration in the centre, because you've got a closer connection. I'd just like to explain there are many aspects to connecting to the spirit world. I connect using my mediumship. There are people that do psychic art and they will either draw. There's also trance, where the medium will sit and go into a deep trance and bring through guides and your family from the spirit world also. So if you'd like to be a medium like us, it's very easy, we're all connected to spirit. Come along to one of my workshops and I can show you how. Simple.
Hello again, it's Colin here. I've got a list of services which you'll no doubt find on our website. Obviously we have the one-to-ones where Annette and I will sit with you and give you a message, and also card readings at the same time with a CD recording. Psychic parties where we go to people's houses. Yes, I'm a bit of the clown, so I try and make people laugh, while Annette goes in a separate room with people and gives them the readings. We do have a psychic artist who comes with us, so that's Hayley. She can draw pictures of your loved ones in spirit and messages from that person. So that's the psychic parties, and this is a fun sort of night where nothing's too serious and everything that we give is laughter. Open circle. I have an open circle where I hold it at our flat, and it's for friends to join together to learn about spirit and awareness, and it is purely for beginners, people who really don't have a clue, but they feel that need to learn more. And as we've said before, there's nothing to fear. We only get love from the spirit world. Demonstrations, we give demonstrations, churches and services to churches and centres. We can also give mini demos to private parties and psychic suppers. And psychic suppers is where you have a meal and have a reading, and it's usually in a pub or club where we can enjoy a social event, and yes, laughter again, because that's me. So, house cleansing and personal cleansing. We offer that service because people may have a problem or may have something that they're not sure about, which they may want to have advice. We will give this advice. We will also help with paranormal investigations. We hold exhibitions and stands in psychic fairs, which are usually held in community centres, and that's always a fun day out when people can get readings or purchase merchandise. Annette and I, as Heart Sent Messages, also hold ceremonies for weddings, spiritual naming ceremonies and spiritual wedding blessings. We always use our passion and emotion and give a good service for those who require it. But also the humanist side, we use our spiritual experience to give humanists a good wedding and, dare I say it, a good funeral. We ask that the Spirit joins us, but really it's for those people who are without religion, who really still want to celebrate the wedding or the passing of a loved one. With the modern technology we have at our disposal, we can touch people all around the world, giving them messages of hope and helping them with any questions that they may have.
Okay, so I also do charity work with other people, and it's called 5 Fat Bottoms on a Broomstick, because we like to bring a bit of fun in, and we all sit on my broomstick here, which is blinged up for the occasion. So if you'd like to not come to the workshop but come to me direct for a one-to-one tuition, it's very flexible. We can work around your home life, your work. Come and visit me here in our home and I'll spend a couple of hours teaching you on a one-to-one basis. And that's mine and Colin's job, and we love it.